How to add gradients to Affinity Photo. Right, the key thing here is the Swatches panel. Swatches panel can be found in the View menu, View and Studio and Swatches. And there's a whole range of different gradients available. Now you can apply them to shapes, layers, etc. And there it is, Swatches. Just click on there and go down to Gradients. And you can see all the different gradients. Now, gradients consist of different stops, and you can modify those stops. You can add stops, you can remove stops from the gradient. Now, I'm just going to create a shape for it. I'm just going to go for an ellipse or circle. Now, it's currently got a gradient. You can, of course, go to the Swatches panel and just add additional new gradients straight away from that panel. You can also find in the fill, there's also swatches there as well. So you can just go to swatches and then select a gradient there. That's the easiest way to add a new gradient. And once you've actually got the gradient, you can then manipulate the gradient there. Okay, so I'm just going to go to gradients and you can see all the different gradients. Exactly the same as the swatches panel. Just go down and I'm going to select one of those. And you can see the design there. What you can then do is just go down to the gradient tool in the tools, and then you can see all the stops. Now you can move existing stops. You can just drag, just select and then just drag. Just click on it and just drag. If there's no stop, you can go on that line that's just across, and click on that and you will add a new stop. You can then change the colour. So just click on there and just go over to the tools and that there and change that to blue. And once you've got that, you can then drag that around and you go to the end stop and maybe change that to black. Just click on that and then go to the colour and change the colour. Right, once you're happy with that, you've got swatches. What you need to do then, and again, like I say, I'm just reminding you, views and studio and swatches. You want to save to that swatches. Now, if you go and click, there's a little there. You click there now, and what will happen, you will get the black. That's it. The key thing is escape key. That deselects all the stops. Once you've done that, then click the add current fill. And then you can see the stop, the actual gradient applied there. Now what you can do, just right click on it and you can rename it. Obviously something more exciting than gradient 19. Maybe blue X. Okay, click OK. Edit fill doesn't particularly do anything in this case. So now, once you've actually got that gradient, you can go to another gradient now and you can manipulate that. So I'm just going to click gradient there and again, select a stop, just drag that along, click along the line to add a new stop, go over to the colours and just change the colour, close, and you can add multiple stops, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 additional stops. You can also remove stops as well, close, and just change the colour. Once you're happy with your gradient, now just add another couple of stops, there, close. Once you're happy with that, what you can then do is again you notice it's still set as white because that's the current colour. Escape. Make certain you press the escape key, then go over to add current fill to palette. And again, it's added to the swatches. So you've got your gradient, your new gradient. Now go down to another gradient, select that, and again I'm going to change it to conical this time. And now this is slightly different because what you can do, you can move the conical, but unfortunately the actual stops are slightly not visible particularly. Oh, there they are, so you just move that out of the way and then you can change the colour for that blue, maybe make that white, and then move all those panels out of the way slightly so you can actually see the there. And click on there, you can see that selected green. Now you can make that white or black. And once you've done that, close that, and you've got your gradient again. Again, what you need to do is press the escape key, and then go over to the there, add, and click that, and that will be added to the swatches. So you've got another gradient that can be used, and you see it's a conical this time. Now, I'm just going to go to one of the other palettes I've created, and what you can do then is just add that gradient to that if you want. You don't have to always add them to the gradients. So I just move that out of the way, and that's it. Just a very quick and easy way of creating gradients. And of course, once you've got the gradient, you can apply them to all the other shapes. So you can create a donut and then just go and select a gradient via the swatches, just apply it and modify it, move it around using the gradient tool. Just go to the gradient tool and shift the origin and length, etc. You can also use it with the fill as well. You can use it with the layer fill. Conical, you can change the type, linear, and so on and so on. Whole range of different things with gradients. Hope you found this tutorial of interest. Please subscribe, always adding new tutorials on Affinity Photo as well as other products. Also, please add some comments, will also be appreciated. Thank you.